Once in a while, put your sack on the track, ho.
like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. This rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
Hip hop radar, underground show.
Let go. Sit back, relax, don't go act a fool. We gon' puff some weed and keep on acting cool. I'm on that chill shit, always keeping it real shit. The vibes going up like the smoke in the room, cuz
It's the hip hop radar, underground show. This the hip hop radar, underground show.
All right. Son of a bitch. What a fucking start. What a fucking start, man. Holy shit. Whew. Welcome, SJR crew, to the place that can't get shit right. Hip Hop Radar Underground. We're back with you. Another fucking interview. And right now we're waiting on NATNAT to come through. I was talking to her earlier. I told her I'd be in here. So I don't know if she's having trouble getting in or what's going on, because I literally just talked to her like 15 minutes ago. So hopefully she'll come through and we'll hang out. And she's not hitting me up on the Instagram, so I don't know if she's having troubles or what, because I sent her a message saying if you're having trouble getting in, let me know. But boy, I love to start a show like this. Mom calls. I can't get fucking all the mutes off the fucking thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. We just wrap this shit up and call it a fucking day at this point, huh? Yo, Tony, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. My homeboy, Rude Knock. Big salute to the both of y'all. Hold on. I have to put this weed down. Salute. How y'all doing today? How's everybody's day going? Mine was pretty good. I fucking forgot I scheduled at 5. I thought I had scheduled it at 6 for some reason, because everything else I'd been scheduling at 6. So I got 6 stuck in my head. And then my reminder on my phone went off at 4:30. I'm like, why is this going off so early? It's not going off early. It's going off on time. Okay, about to check. What do you mean? Right on, right on. We in here just chilling. Yeah, so, you know, we all vibing. Facts, bro. Facts on facts on facts. So y'all got any plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything interesting? I don't have anything going really. I think I'm just gonna. I mean, I got some interviews lined up, but besides that, I mean, I'm like not working and shit. Maybe in the morning. Maybe in the morning I'll work. I don't know if I can go find anything to do. It's Wednesday, bro. Did I say it wasn't? I thought I said it was Wednesday. I can't remember, dude. I can't remember. I haven't smoked any weed yet. My mind is fucking lost. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do, guys. Nothing planned so far. Nice. Doobie 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 doobie. Yeah, I was running so far behind, man. I only got to roll 2 joints. This is the second one right here. Actually, I only got to roll 1 before we started. I'm like, fuck, man. All right, Nat, where you at, girl? Come on, man. This isn't a start at 8:30. Larry, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Big salute, homie. I hope you and the wifey's doing well, man. I got fucking ashes all over me. It's the only bad thing about smoking joints, man. You get ashes on you all the time. You said, what are our plans for the weekend? Roll it up, bro. We can just hang out and smoke. That's what it's become, right? Oh, nuclear dysfunction is in the motherfucker too, man. Big salute, homie. Much, much fucking wicked clown love right back to you, brother. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Yeah, we smoking. Fuck that. Yeah, hell yeah. Smoking 4 strains, that gumbo dumbo. See? Okay, so I only got 2 strains. I got some of this stuff called Super Runts, which is pretty good. It's almost 27%. And then I got some Rainbow Runts at 23.98. This stuff was really good. That's why I got another quarter of it. Halfpipe.ca. See, we get on the half pipe out here. And then I get those too. Half pipe gummies. Black raspberry, if you will. Yeah, that's the good stuff. And see, it got that CBN in it for that sleepy time shit right there. Boy, I slept good last night too, man. I slept hella good. Hey, Nat, I'm not sure if you know this, but we are live on YouTube right now. So if you could just get on over here, that'd be great. Thank you. What the fuck is going on? Oh, you got that number 4. Okay. The mix is a great high. I don't know what's being treated. It's all being treated. Everything. You want me to hit her? I just was talking to her. I don't know if she thinks it's like a different time or what. But she like added to her story just now. She told me she's. I told her I'd be in there 10 minutes before start. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I need to get more high. That's what I need to do. We'll sit here for an hour and wait for her to show up if we have to. It's going to be one of the weirdest interviews ever, though. How it starts from me just smoking with the SGR crew for an hour. But we'll do it. Fuck it. That's cold. Yeah, I ain't fucking with no 7 degrees. Fuck that. I had hand warmers in my pockets, in my pants, wrapped around my balls. Oh, there she is. Look it. There she is. See, I fucked up last week, and I went an hour early. Nat, welcome.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Good. Excited to finally be here.
Yeah, we got you VIP status. Why don't you tell everybody who you are and where you're from?
Okay, hi. My name's NATNAT. I'm from Miami. I'm originally Cuban. I came when I was 8 years old, so it's been like 15 years, I think. But I was raised in Miami. I did live in Orlando for a little bit. I went to college. I actually got my bachelor's. But I've been making music since 2021 when I dropped my first song.
Nice.
And this next song that I'm dropping is actually my 10th song that's officially going to be released. So,
Oh, okay, the one you sent me in the email.
yeah, the one that we're going to be showing you guys today.
I love the fact that you go the extra mile and create visuals and videos for your music. Uh, what sparked that? I know it's a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of everything. But I noticed that you're like, I don't just want a static picture. I need a videos.
Yeah.
What made that come to be?
I've always been a creative person, and always enjoyed editing and editing pictures, editing videos. And I'm a very visual person. So anything I hear, I like making a connection to a visual, like having a visual to it. And I kind of apply that concept to all of my music. Like I want it to have some sort of visual, whether it's a video or at least for the cover to kind of connect to the song. Whatever it is, I do like that consistency. And I do usually do it all myself because I do enjoy the process. Like I have a passion for that. It's not just the music. I like being involved in every like step of the process.
That's right. You was saying that last time we spoke.
Now that I had video.
Yeah, that's gonna save you an ass ton of money. That is so cool. Are you also
That's
making your own beats?
So no, I'm not making my own beats. I did learn a little bit of producing and I produce here and there, but never enough to really like put together a full beat and like a full song from scratch. But I am very lucky to have a producer that does help me out with that.
Nice.
And yeah, a lot of my beats are from him, but I also do check out YouTube beats. If I hop on a YouTube beat and I vibe with it, I do like purchase it from BeatStars or wherever it's from, and I just collaborate with that producer as well. So it really just depends on the song and the vibe that I'm on. But whatever I vibe with, that's what I go with.
That's what's up. I like that, and I love the fact that you do. You have a lot of fingers in your own stuff instead of outsourcing it. Did it take a long time to try and put all that stuff together? Or like you said, you're kind of versed in it, but I know you're trying to sing and then direct and then edit and
No, it's definitely a lot. And as a creative and as an artist, like I would love to only focus on the music, only focus on songwriting and recording, but at the end of the day, um I don't have the funds to be outsourcing like that. So my mentality is just like if I can do it myself, I will. And that's basically what I've been doing so far. I do feel like everybody has strengths and weaknesses. So if I was to find someone who has that strength that I lack, I would not think twice before, like collaborating with that person or asking for their help. But if I can do it myself, especially if I don't have a choice, I'll do it over like not doing anything about it. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what's up. And the
Yeah.
chat saying what's up to you. I know you can't see the chat through the Zoom, but
I can't. It's so sad.
if you have a second device, you could pull up the
Wait.
the stream and you'll be able to see the chat.
Okay. Let me see. Let me see. What are they saying?
Runock said, "What up, Nat Nat?"
What up?
And then
Yeah.
my dude Uncle Patriot his wife Marissa Ortega. She makes beats. If you're
Awesome.
ever looking, and that's a fact, Tony. That's a fact. Being independent gets very pricey, dog.
Okay, I pulled it up.
Yeah,
Okay. No, perfect.
that works.
Right
So,
here.
Cuba. Tell me a little bit about Cuba. You grew up in Cuba until you were 8 years old. What was that like?
Exactly. Um, hmm. So to be honest, I was pretty young, so I don't have too many memories of Cuba, but I do know that the situation there has only gotten worse. And when I was living there, like I had it pretty easy in the sense that my parents always made sure I wasn't really missing anything. Um, and we did get some help from people over here in the United States. So we were able to get by just fine in the moment, but the situation has worsened so much since then that it's actually like unlivable conditions, and I still have family there, so it's actually really sad to see.
Well, we
But
pray for them. We pray for them.
We definitely do. Yeah, no, I have my grandma over there, especially. She's like the closest person I have that's still over there. And she talks to me every day, and she's just like, "Oh, like electricity just went off. I couldn't text you, couldn't call you, this and that." Or when you try to like video call them, it like it cuts through, and you can't barely get a word in. It's horrible.
Nah,
It's
that's
so hard to
terrible.
stay in contact. But while I was there, honestly, I could not tell you any complaints because I was a freaking kid and I was
Right.
just a happy kid. I was just playing in the freaking neighborhood with my friends and not a worry in the world.
That's it. That's
But
it. And
but I
that's
have
exactly how children should live life, you know, with no
exactly.
worries, you know, even though the world's falling apart around us, you know, adults and shit, that we're going to make sure the kids do not, you know,
Yeah,
have to endure any of that pain or suffering, you know.
I'm very grateful for
Absolutely. Shout out to your parents, man.
them.
Especially for getting over here to America. You know, we bring all y'all motherfuckers over here if we could, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want none of that bullshit, dude. Just fucking leave people the fuck alone, you know, type shit. It,
Vibes.
it's too easy, man. Like, how hard is it to just stay the fuck out of somebody's business, dude? It's very easy. Like, you know, if we
I-
could all just live like that, I think we'd be all good, man.
Facts.
Facts. So you just started recently putting out music, and it seems like you're very polished. So it's not something new to you. You must have been singing since you were a very small child.
Yeah, so I've always been musically like orientated. I think that's how it's said. But since I was a kid, I always liked singing. When I grew up a little bit, say like teenage years, I started doing karaoke with my family because my family loves music too. So I do feel like it kind of just comes from there. So anytime we have like a family reunion, a family party, gathering, whatever, we always do karaoke. They always make me sing. Not that it bothers me. Obviously, I love singing. But I grew up with that. Eventually, in 2020, basically during like COVID, I started songwriting and I realized that hey, like I don't only sing, like I can actually write songs, like I can do that. And ever since then I started making my own music and now at the family parties I sing my own songs other than like karaokeing other people's music. Now I sing my own music and my family sings with me.
That's what I'm talking about. Be like,
Yeah.
which one of my songs are you gonna do at karaoke, mom? You know, type, just want to
Exactly. And
know.
they have their favorites.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So
Yeah,
have
it's
you
really
have you been able to perform live there in Miami?
Yeah, no, I definitely have. I've made some really good connections because I try to get myself out there as much as possible and just say yes to every single freaking opportunity that
Right.
comes my way. I'm not gonna shut anything out. So I've made really good connections and I've gotten the opportunity to perform at different places here in Miami and make even more connections from there, collaborate with other people and get more help from different professionals. So it's really cool and guidance as well because I love learning from people and I like to have those conversations that like help you grow as an artist, especially in the music industry. So yeah, I've actually been lucky to perform at different places here and it's been great.
Yeah,
It's
that's
been great.
what's up, man. You got such a great attitude, of like bubbly spirit. You know, like you're very, very like
I
you
get that.
attract people to your aura. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to you for being all cool as fuck, man. That's I
Thank
imagine
you.
this is exactly
Shut
how
up.
it is. Like when we're about to have some food or something. You know what I'm saying? You just bubbly and
Yeah, no, I
happy and shit. I
appreciate that.
fuck with that, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what was one of the maybe bigger challenges um, stepping into this professional music setting?
Okay, so let me roll it back a little bit to like when I started. So when I dropped my first song, that's kind of when I started writing. The song didn't drop too long after I started writing, so I was very, I guess, um, early in my career. I was still developing as I was already releasing music, if that makes any sense. Like I was learning as I was going, to be honest, because I didn't wait until I was like polished or anything to drop anything. I was like, nothing's gonna hold me back. I'm just gonna go for it. But I did start when I was in Orlando. When I went for college, I did start over there because my ex was a producer, and he kind of led me into the industry or like guided me through, and he taught me a lot of things. he gave me the opportunity to start writing and even writing for other people and getting paid.
Oh,
So that's
nice.
kind of where it kickstarted everything. But that was basically my team. That was my team when I released my first like 3 songs. Then after that, we broke up and I ended up coming back to Miami because I was raised in Miami. I finished college, I came back here. And when I got back, since we broke up and everything, and then I relocated, I had nobody. So I no longer had a team, no longer had a studio, didn't have any backup, any representation, anyone to facilitate, the opportunities and the connections anymore. So I started from scratch, from absolute zero here in Miami again. And I would say that was the biggest challenge for me, 100%, because what's it called? Someone actually mentioned it to me today that I kind of started backwards. So I started with a team and with that sort of industry professionals to guide me or whatnot. And then from there, I lost that and I went to zero. So I backtracked in a
Well,
way.
that just tells me one thing is that you got that I ain't gonna stop attitude, and that's
Oh,
exactly
sure.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what you need in this thing, man. So, um, from what I've heard, and now speaking with you and seeing how you handle yourself and your attitude, towards things, the fucking sky ain't just the limit. You better watch out, planet, because she popping off this motherfucking dog. Telling you.
Yeah, no, I definitely do think like that. And when I started writing and creating my own music, one of the things I realized, because I'm the type of person who will pick up a hobby or like learn something new because I love to always be learning. So say I learn something new, but then I also get bored super quickly. So I'm like I literally drop it in a week because I also like I not that I get addicted to it, but I can become obsessive. So I do it a lot. It's like you when you eat the same food again and again and again, eventually you get sick of it.
And you don't eat it for like 3 years.
Exactly. I am with like hobbies, I guess. Like I'll learn something new, abuse it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm bored, and
Facts.
get rid of it. So I was, like, I'm gonna be honest, I was always scared that because I started writing and it was so like exciting at first, and I loved it so much that I would get bored of it and leave it. But eventually, after time and time, I was making like 1 to 2 songs a day, and I was being consistent. I was enjoying it. I was like, you know what? I think music is actually here to stay. Like I don't
Hey,
think I'm dropping this one.
this ain't just something to get over the day. That's what's up.
So, once I realized that, I'm like, I'm going for it, full force. Nothing's gonna stop me. I don't even care.
Well, I tell you what, I'm enjoying what you're doing, and I'm not even really like a pop fan. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate that if there are pop fans out there that listen to good pop music, they'd listen to your shit because the independent the independent struggle is real. There's nobody handing you money. You're doing all the in-house work yourself. And if we could provide, just a little bit of help for you to get your name out there,
Of
you keep
course.
that writing out, keep the writing going, keep the vocals, polished up, and of course your editing skills on point. Yeah, there's not going to be anything that's going to be able to stop you, and people are just going to naturally flock to you to try and help you.
That's what I try because I'm not really the type of person to like chase anything. I do strongly believe in attracting what you want with the energy that you yourself are putting out. So
Absolutely.
all I do, like literally my life motto is like I do the best I can with what I got. That's it. That's all I can do.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
anything that's out of my control, why would I try to control it? So I
Abs-
just let things be and it's gonna work out. I know it. So why even
See,
stress, you know?
that's the attitude we all have to have. You know what I'm saying? There's something you want to do out there. You know what I'm saying? Just keep consistent with it. Even if you suck at it at first, just keep up. It's like I really like doing this. Boom, it'll come around and it'll click, and you'll be like, "Holy shit! If fucking I could do this." You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
too
And the
easy.
biggest thing I feel like for consistency is that you got to be doing it for the right reasons. Because say um you're doing music for whatever, the fame, the money. And you practice, you practice, you practice, but you don't get the results that you want immediately, which is going to happen. You're going to get frustrated and you're going to end up giving up. But if you're in it for the right reasons, if you're doing it because you're passionate, you enjoy the process, you like making the music, and you know, it's your thing. Like, you're doing it for the right reasons. You're not gonna be bothered by however long it takes. You're enjoying the journey, you know. So it's different. It's different. I feel like that's a big factor in that.
It's a beautiful way to look at it, because if we're doing stuff and the only reason we're doing it is to make money, and you no longer enjoy what you know initially enjoyed about what you're doing, then are
It's
you just working again? You know, you might as well just go flip burgers, you know. It'd be less responsibility at that point, right? So you're absolutely right. Be passionate about what you're doing, and it doesn't matter what it is. There's a dude who says he can talk to dogs. You know what I'm saying? Caesar Malone, right? That dude, he's a dog whisperer. He makes millions of dollars doing that. That's
awesome.
That's incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can literally do whatever you want. Like, it really is cool to think that you don't have to spend your life making someone else money, you know, unless you want to. You know, you want least responsibility, you know, you just go work for somebody. But
Yeah. And I feel like also, like, I do always recommend for people to do what they love, because also, like, maybe someone's being held back by the fact that maybe there's not an industry for this specific thing that I want to do, but you can literally create that industry. And I feel like we're in this, like, generation and times that we're living in, we're in such, like, an entrepreneurship mindset. Like, whatever is not already created, you can literally go ahead and just create that for yourself. I've learned, I think I saw somewhere, there's literally people that cuddle with people and they get paid to cuddle.
What?
So that's kind of similar. That's kind of similar to what you were talking about.
That's
But it's
amazing.
like, bro, if you love to cuddle, okay, go ahead, get paid for it. What do you mean?
And if you love to
Make
get cuddled, pay to get cuddled. That's
Exactly.
a great.
Make
Dude,
a freaking. It's like, why not?
could you imagine? That's such low overhead. You're like, all I need is gas money to get in a car to get somewhere, you know, to the hug.
Literally saw it on like a documentary or something. I swear, like years ago.
That's fire. See, that's what I'm talking about. I just give hugs. $20, I hug the shit out you.
Bro, exactly.
He said, nah,
But
pay
if
for a
people
cuddle
pay for
is
it,
crazy.
come on.
Well, some people need to pay for a cuddle, you know what I'm saying? That's like,
Or there's no judgment here.
right. I mean, hell, I got a homie who goes to hookers. And, you know, I don't judge him. You know, he's like, I'll pay for a hooker for you. I'm
That's
like,
one way to do it.
he's like, I'll pay for yours. And I was like, I don't want it. No, thank you. That's crazy. I couldn't even imagine that. You know what I'm saying? That's just, no. All right. No, new conversation. All right. We got your YouTube page pulled up right here. If you guys don't know, NatNat's IG is in the description below. Make sure you click on that. You will be able to get to her YouTube from that as well. So take advantage of finding all the places she streams her music. And NatNat, what do you want to start the people off with?
Let's go ahead and start with Prada. Like, yeah, the one that you heard the last time. I want to show them again.
Yeah. Got Noisy on here. Let me get this here. All right. We got NatNat teaming up with Noisy on this one called Prada. Let's go.
Eyes are blurred from the smoke. Ya no sé ni qué hago aquí. My body drunk, my mind is gone. Hipnotizada por el beat. Creo que mezclaron algo más con el tequila. Estoy viendo algo raro, las luces se difuminan. Debajo de las pradas dilatada mi pupila. I don't wanna stop, me gusta la adrenalina.
Aguántame el vaso, me puse la esquima. La baby está encima, hoy va a haber lluvia, lo dice en el clima. Yo la llevo al clima, sola llenando en la disco la vida. Esa nalgota no me despedí. Mami, tengo sé. Quiero tomar algo que me sepa a ti. Sigue brincando, shaking, pero mami, qué rico. What the fuck, me está provocando un heart attack. Caliente, caliente, yo voy detrás de ese culote. Y lo que me pida ya te mancho. Un bicho del día, demasiado mix, la tengo perdida. Di que no me conocía.
Puede que mi cuerpo con otro se intercambió. De un mundo paralelo, mi otra versión. Que pusieron en el trago, what is going on? Esta no soy yo, esta no soy yo. Casi me botaron por tanto joder. Que tenían que cerrar, que iba a amanecer. La frase me perdió, o alguien se la llevó. Esta nota la repito, pero no creo que mezclaron algo más con el tequila. Estoy viendo algo raro, las luces se difuminan. Debajo de las pradas dilatadas mis pupilas. I don't wanna stop, me gusta la adrenalina.
Creo que mezclaron algo más con el tequila. Estoy viendo algo raro, las luces se difuminan. Debajo de las pradas dilatadas mis pupilas. I don't wanna stop, me gusta la adrenalina. Mami, este no es el final. De aquí para el ballet y dale igual para la piscina. Pa' ponerte en pose que nunca has visto ni te imaginas. Si tú te activas, supero tu expectativa. No importa lo que digan, lo que digan. No y sí, nana, pianas, yeah.
Yeah. Now you see how that's done, folks, right? She shot a bunch of B-roll, put a camera on a tripod, and still made a great visual with this song.
Let me tell you about that video. So that was actually the photo shoot that we had for the cover of the song. And while we were doing the photo shoot, I put up my iPhone on a tripod, like you said, and I just recorded the whole photo shoot. It was literally like 50 something minutes, the entire video. I don't even know how I had that much space to have that video. But I recorded the whole thing, and then when we were like, we got the cover, everything was ready, blah blah blah. And then we were thinking for the YouTube, for when we dropped the song on YouTube, we wanted to have a visual. So I was thinking, I was like, wait, we have that video from the shoot. What if that video, because we took it portrait, right? We took it like portrait on the iPhone. And I was like, what if that video could be like landscape? If it could be horizontal, and we could put that as like a visualizer type thing, maybe put the lyrics on top and whatnot. So I used AI to expand the video and make it landscape.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
But let me tell you, if you actually pay attention to that video, there's some weird ass shit going on. Like, you see a sofa moving on its own.
Really?
You see, like, a lamp with like half of a hand holding it because the guy was holding the light at us, but we cut him off. So it's like the video itself, if you pay attention, is weird as shit because AI created the background.
That's amazing.
The rest of the landscape.
That's amazing.
And not only that, but when I did that, so I did it on CapCut, and CapCut only allows you to extend videos that are 10 seconds or less. Oh. So I chopped up the video, 10 seconds each, and each of those I had to expand, which took like more than 5 minutes to expand each of them. And I did all of that just to get a visualizer for the freaking video, so that the song would have a visualizer at least. And then I put the lyrics on top, and that was it. I was like,
fucking genius. I'll tell you what.
I did my best. I gave it my all.
Hey, I tell you what, it was genius because you got the entire thing done with you and him in the video. And I like how you cut it up. Like when he was rapping, you had him up there, and when you were singing, you had you up there. And then when you were both on there, you had you both on there. So yeah, the way you cut it up and placed it in there was genius. Salute to you on that, for real.
Yeah, I tried to strategize as much as possible without taking away the fun in it and, enjoying it. Like, I don't want to overstress myself either, but I do try to strategize in every way that I can.
I can feel you on that, because here's the thing. If you were to, say, paint a picture, you're just not going to draw a stick man, right? You're gonna paint, someone's face and be as detailed as possible with it, and that's kind of like the same thing. Is you're not going to do the thing you love half-assed. Well,
of course,
At least we hope you won't, you know.
Right.
And
Yeah, a lot of people, but I am not that type of person. I really don't like half-assing anything,
yeah,
to be honest. Like, I either don't do it because I'll be like, I don't want to do this, I'm not going to do it, and avoid it at all costs. But if I'm doing something, I'm giving my 110%. That's like fact.
absolutely. Absolutely, and that's a great way to go about it. Because if I don't want to fuck with it, I'm just not going to fuck with it. Like
Exactly.
I'm not going to get halfway through it and be like, no, it's not for me. You know, I'll
I just don't like doing anything badly. Or like, so if I feel like this is not for me, this is not for me. Like, I'll just accept that and move on.
absolutely, absolutely. What was I think we had a question earlier asking about people that you may look up to in music industry, some of your influences.
My phone almost fell. Let's see. So a thing for me is I am in the Latin music industry. I don't feel like I have a genre per se because I do music in many different genres. I have songs in every genre you can think about, but the common denominator, I guess, is that it's Latin. I usually sing in English and in Spanish. Excuse me. Usually I do a combination of both, what we call Spanglish over here. And I don't feel like I fit into any specific genre. So it's hard for me to like pinpoint what an influence would be for me because I kind of take from here and take from there and take from over there.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that my top five favorite artists are in the Latin industry, and it's usually reggaeton artists. So reggaeton is a very urban genre for us, and it's honestly being globalized by Bad Bunny. I don't know if you've heard of Bad Bunny,
Oh
but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That
Basically,
Bunny's pretty fire.
in that realm, him and his peers, so anybody at his level that makes that type of music, is usually those people that I look up to in that genre, and I am very inspired by them. Whether it's the melodies, the bars that they sing, or the style, the clothes that they wear. That's kind of the people that I listen to the most, and that's why I feel like my music is influenced by them as well.
Nice.
Now, the funny thing is that most of those people are men. Funny enough. And I feel like for that reason, a lot of the time when I started making music and as I was growing and evolving, I struggled to find my sound because most of my influences were men, and I'm obviously never going to sound like a man.
Right.
But I kind of took the best of each of them and just experimented different things. And I'm going to be honest with you, it wasn't until recently that I feel like I've actually found my sound. And recently, as well, in the past few years, is that more female artists are starting to rise in my genre, in my Latin music community, because now we have Karol G, we have Young Miko, and there's a lot of other females now. Thank God, like I feel like I have more women, to look up to in my industry, and that feels really good.
That's what's up.
But for the longest time, I was influenced by men in my genre, and that's why I feel like I struggled a little bit to find my sound, but eventually I did, and here we are.
I can feel you on that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You almost feel like I want to be doing what they're doing, but I'm a girl. Should I be doing it, or can I do it? Of course you can, and you are doing it. And that's the beautiful thing about it, because look, if other women, choose not to run that, sound, that's up to them. That's okay. But that's what I really like, and I think I can make it work. And I think that you are making it work. You're being able to play live in Miami. That's no small feat. You think about this. Think about that person who's in Nebraska right now who would love to play in Miami, but they ain't never had a chance, right? And you're just like, I kind of do it all the time. That's fire. So you've been accepted in that lane. And, shout out to you for all the hard work. It's paying off.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very proud of how far I've come, but I know there's still a lot of work to do, so I'm not
Yes.
gonna yet.
Yes, you got a long way to go, but it's okay. One day you will be, on top of everything. And I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Where would one place in the entire globe, one venue, what would that venue be that you would want to play? The most favorite venue that you always thought about playing?
Venue. I'm gonna be honest, it's not something I've thought about. It's really not. But if I had to pick, I would definitely, man, I would say here in Miami. Only because I would say that because I was raised here. I feel like this is, of course, up to now, this is where my audience has been.
Yeah.
But regardless of how much my audience grows or my market expands as I grow as well, I feel like this is always going to be like my roots, because this is not Cuba, but this is basically Cuba part 2.
Oh, yeah.
This is the closest time I get to Cuba, and I'm not going to be performing in Cuba. So I'm going to say here, this is where I would like to perform.
Let's say Cuba, gets right, and you're able to go back and everything's good. Is there a place there that you would like to play?
I don't know if there's any big venues per se in Cuba that I know about. There probably is, but I was only there 8 years, like I said, and I don't have too much family left there. I feel like even though I am Cuban and I'm very in touch with my roots, I'm also American. I'm Cuban American, and there's a big part of me that has been, I guess, Americanized. I don't know, but I did grow up here, so I do love my community here as well, and I do relate to them a little bit more, I guess, than someone who, say, grew up entirely in Cuba all their life. So that's just why I guess, like, the biggest venue here is the arena, where they have the basketball games and all that.
The Miami Heat place, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, where Miami Heat plays.
See, that'd be a great venue.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I was thinking like maybe at Miami Dolphin Stadium with the dolphin out there doing tricks in the background. That'd be fire. Could you imagine singing on stage with a dolphin doing flips behind you? That'd be amazing.
That's a vibe.
That would be a vibe, though. Facts.
Yep. They need to make that happen.
Yeah, you got your booking agent there. Let's get it done. Yo, that's amazing. So, what's some of the things that you have in the works? You said that you were working on a new video right now, right?
Not video. I'm working on. No, the song that I sent you is my upcoming song. It doesn't have a video yet. I am working on that, but it's dropping on Valentine's Day, and it's called Valentino. So that's why I'm dropping it on Valentine's Day.
Hey, that's what's up. For all you lovebirds out there, she got one coming at you.
And Valentino, I'm actually referring to the brand, like the Valentino brand, and specifically referring to the perfume, because there's a bar in the song where I say, "Oh, if you're craving something a little sweet, I already put on my Valentino perfume." Basically, that's kind of what it says. So I just called it Valentino, and I'm dropping it on Valentine's, and I'm really excited. It's kind of a little electronic, Latin urban mix, and it's really fun, and I love it, and I'm excited to show you guys because nobody has heard this yet. I've been promoting it, but this is first look.
And we do have it right here.
It's a different vibe, so I guess I'll see how you guys react to it.
Oh, they gonna love it. Hold on, I'm gonna take us down. I'm gonna put that there. Bring that back. Okay. And I gotta do my own production over here. It's silly.
I see you.
All right, we got NATNAT hitting you with that unreleased. This is just for you guys, SJR crew. This one's called Valentino. Let's go.
Dicen que las miradas lo dicen todo, y tú ya sabes que yo lo conozco. Dime lo que estás pensando, si después de fumarnos una soy tu antojo. Fuck el resto de la gente, baby, aquí estamos tú y yo solo. Es que me tiene arrebatado, que no me haya tomado puse Valentino, ese olor que te deja bellaquito. Desde el momento en que nos conocimos, no me quiero arrepentir, pero sé que si pruebo voy a querer repetir. No lo tomes a mal, no quiero verte ir, pero si no te vas, te vas a venir, te vas a venir, te vas a venir. Dice que eres respetuoso, pero conmigo te pones cariñoso. Yo sé que estás curioso, pero acercarnos más es peligroso. Lo que es porque me pasa a recoger mi cuerpo en un carro y tú eres el chofer. Pregunto qué hacemos y nos fuimos para el hotel. Nos aventamos al lado y no llegamos. La besamos, la ventana empañamos. Acento mojado cuando terminamos. 10 mensajes y 5 llamadas. Que donde yo andaba nadie sabe nada. Offline, D&D, baby que se joda, yo sigo encima de ti. ¿Cuántas veces la cuenta ya perdí? Viene y se va gente y seguimos aquí. Seguimos aquí. Seguimos aquí arrebatados, aunque no me haya tomado nada. Es que me tiene mareando, vuelto en mi cabeza sin parar, arrebatada, aunque no me haya tomado nada. Es que me tiene mareando, vuelto en mi cabeza sin parar. Te lo dice te lo digo yo. Es que sí, me tiene arrebatada. ¿Qué te puedo decir? Lo más duro del planeta.
Yeah. Nat hitting you with that Valentino. Hey, I gotta tell you, your vocal work is so smooth, man. Like,
Yeah, you mean like the mixing?
I really like the mix.
Yeah.
Everything on the production end is, the engineering end is fine. I would love to hear you like perform live. That would be awesome. You know, because I can only hear like you would have just an amazing voice live. That'd be
Oh, I
fucking
love
dope.
performing live so much. It's like a whole different experience, honestly.
Bet.
So
What was it like the first time you jumped up on a stage? What was some of the nerves running through you?
oh my God, don't even. I was so nervous. I was so nervous for like 2 weeks beforehand. Like sick to my stomach, actually nauseous, and so nervous because I had never really like performed like that, you know, in front of people and my own music and everything. I always did like karaoke and stuff in front of people. That was normal for me. Singing in front of people was normal, but my own music, it was like, I don't know, another level, a whole different thing. So I was so nervous, but let me tell you, bro, as soon as I got on that stage and I grabbed the mic, I don't know what I turned into, what took over me. I don't even know what to tell you, but all the nerves went away. I was just being myself, enjoying what I did. I just sang my songs and people liked it. So getting that feedback from people live is like, and my friends were there and they were cheering me on. So it was just amazing. And
That's
from there
awesome.
on, like I do get a little nervous, you know, a little jitters before I get on stage. But every single time I'm on the stage, that's gone. That's gone. And I just live in the moment.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Are there any like pregame rituals you do, like gargle with honey, or make sure you get how many hours of sleep, or I got my
Oh,
favorite pair of socks I wear?
I don't think I've developed anything of the sort yet, I would say, but I do try to warm up before I get on the stage. I do like warming up my voice for many reasons. I do want to give my best performance, and I also don't want to hurt my, my vocals or anything by not warming them up beforehand. So I always do a little warm up. I sing whatever songs I'm performing. I sing them beforehand before I get on the stage, and that's my warm up. I don't do anything specific with my voice to warm it up. I just sing the songs themselves, and that's my warm up.
Yeah, there's no
But
me.
yeah, no, I don't do that too much. But ritual, I mean,
Oh shit, Nat, if you're hearing me, just click the. I forgot to tell her. I gotta tell her. I forgot to tell her. Damn it! Hold on. No, I forgot to tell her. That's all right. I'm gonna tell her right now. Yo, Nat, sorry about that. Just hit the same link and it'll put you right back in. I forgot to tell you about that. We'll get her back here in just one moment, folks. Hope you guys are having a good time this Wednesday. We're doing the damn thing midweek, baby. It's been a while since we hung out midweek, right? I know her music is fire. Her music is so dope. That's the shit I want to go to, like a bar and listen to, you know, and do some dancing and shit, bro. Yes, sir. We've been grinding, brother. Yes, sir. We're back at it full swing, my guy. In fact, I'm scheduling extras. Like, I wasn't supposed to do Trauma and Menace yesterday, but I was like, let's squeeze them in, and I squeezed some people in other areas. Like, I squeezed Larry in on a Monday. Dude, February is almost completely booked. I got 3 days left. And I got one on a Thursday in February. So, yeah, there she is. We are on the grind, my guy. Hey, sorry about that, Nat. I apologize. I forgot to tell you.
I figured it just ended.
Yeah, because I don't pay for Zoom because it's like, I don't know, it's like $15 a month, dude. That's a lot.
Yeah, no, why would you?
Right? I mean, I used to, but I'm just getting back into the interview thing, so I'll probably start it back. But I don't know when. I need $15.
But still, that's a lot of money. What the hell?
Right?
No, it's cool. It's cool. We're back.
We back. That's right.
I don't remember what I was saying though, so.
I don't either. Shout out to weed. So Miami, they got a weed seed down there. You smoke?
I do smoke sometimes.
Nice.
Not for stuff like this. When I gotta be, I don't.
Absolutely
And I don't
understand.
smoke to make music either. Actually, I do prefer drinking. Like I drink my little wine.
Okay.
Making music or like a beer or something.
What's the favorite wine?
Oh, I don't know the name, but it's like a cheap wine that I
like
get.
Like a red wine?
It's a red wine.
Okay, nice.
But it has like a little sweetness to it, It's not like super strong, so like I like that one.
Hey, that's what's up. Shout out to the not too sweet wines. Whichever one you are out there, you are
Exactly.
NATNAT's favorite, and you're getting drank on occasion.
I'm giving them all the business.
Straight up. But you're not making it too out there so everybody go run the supply down. See, smart. NATNAT over here dropping gems, even if she ain't dropping nothing.
I'm seeing that something's going on here.
Try getting high sometime and write a song.
Oh, that's really what I did, and then I was like, never again.
What was that song like? Did you just
I just
delete
gave
it?
up.
You're like, this is not working.
I could not even get halfway. I was like, I can't do this right now.
This would be cool if you were drinking wine, writing a song about smoking weed.
Okay. I've been drinking wine, writing a song about drinking wine.
Okay. I like that.
That I've done.
Shout out to wine.
Gotta finish that one.
That's
I feel
amazing.
like we all like us artists, we have so many unfinished songs, and it's like, bro, just finish one song before you move on to the next one. But it's so hard.
That's one thing I wanted to do is start a show that was called Digging Through the Crates, and I'd have an artist on like yourself, and we would go through some of the songs that were never released.
Oh,
you
sure.
know, and just listen to, even they're old and unmixed, it doesn't matter.
That's fire though. That's a fire idea.
That would be a pretty cool idea. I gotta get a studio though, because as soon as I get a studio, I can invite people in. Like when you're on tour out here, on the West Coast doing your thing in Sacramento, I'd be like, Nat, stop by the studio. We go do it in person. That'd be fire.
That is fire. So where do you work from right now? From home?
Yeah. I got fired from my job over COVID because I wouldn't wear the mask, and they were like, "You gotta go." I was like, "Whatever." So I went and started cutting lawns and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, cutting lawns, like cleaning people's garages and shit. It's working for now, and this, of course,
Of
as much as
course.
I can.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. And do you like to cook?
I do like to cook. Yeah, I could
Do you
cook
have a
up.
favorite recipe?
I would say people might think I'm just taking the easy route, but I do love cooking pasta, just because one, it's easy, it doesn't take too long. Two, the way I make it, I really, really, really like it.
Hey,
Like I just really like it, so it's really yummy and it's easy, so that's a win-win for me. So
that's
that's
what's
that's
up.
my favorite plate right there. And I don't really follow recipes per se. I be eyeballing everything, but somehow it turns out good.
Well, that's your recipe. Ain't nobody can touch that then.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody stealing Nat's recipe because she don't even really know it. She be just by taste.
Exactly. Not even I know it. So yeah,
Facts. You ain't stealing
that's
shit.
that's the secret.
That is the secret. You can't steal what motherfuckers don't know. And don't try and take a plate home to reverse engineer that shit because it ain't gonna happen. All plates stay.
Mhm.
Yeah, no leftovers, motherfucker.
There's usually no leftovers.
Facts. Facts.
I
So
don't believe that. I don't throw food away.
if you had if you were to come to the studio, another
Mhm.
show I wanted to do is called What You Cooking, and an artist is going to come through with the recipe. We're going to cook it, and then we're going to eat it, sit down and talk about music, about what's coming up in your career.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can bring that pasta dish with you.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that'll be fire.
For sure.
Yeah, this is
Just give me
all.
like 5 minutes, it'll be ready.
Hey, that's all we need. I'm gonna have a little kitchenette set up. Boom, boom, boom. We'll have a little oven and everything.
Perfect.
We'll be
No, that
able
sounds fire. That's a cool idea too.
because you gotta have bread with pasta.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have some type of bread to put in the oven and cook that up too. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nat
Little
Nat, have you heard of Faruza Rajida?
Fuerza Regida.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's a band, if I'm not wrong, but I don't listen to them per se. But I just ring a bell. I've probably heard it
I be
somewhere.
getting a lot of ads on my. I play this game on my phone, and you got to watch these ads to get like free money and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And they're always showing me these Spanish like acts and stuff on my phone. I'm like, these motherfuckers is good, dude. Why are they always playing like San Francisco? It's like always 2 hours away.
Mm. Do you know any Spanish?
Piquito. Like when you said that you're talking about your heart in the other song,
Mhm.
and so I picked up a few things here and there, but
Pick up a few
I
words.
am definitely not fluent. Yeah, I might pick up every fifth, 10th word, type thing.
No, but the thing is, bro, like I would love for people, no matter where they're from, to just vibe to my music. Like I always say that. I don't care if you don't understand what I'm saying. I want you to be like, yo, I felt that.
Facts, and that's and
And
that's
like vibe to it. Like it doesn't even matter.
that's exactly how I treat music. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to music from all over the world, so even though I might not be able to, I mean, we were listening to some Icelandic music. It ain't remotely close to what I know. But
Hmm.
you can feel, what emotions that they're conveying in their music, just like yourself. That last song was what 99% all Spanish, and you could tell that it was a love song, and you wanted some
Yeah,
romance in there, and
exactly.
you nailed it. So even from a non-speak Spanish speaking person like myself, I could convey the emotion. So fire to you.
Exactly. That's the whole purpose. That's what I'm trying to do here, honestly. Like at least get that feeling out
Yeah.
and for it to reflect on the song, even if it's not the language that I'm using. And for the longest time, I had this like conflicting voice in my head because I was like, bro, I speak English and I speak Spanish. So in my head, I don't know why, I was like, okay, is this gonna be an English song or a Spanish song? And then when I realized that I could literally just do both, I don't know, like something clicked. I was like, wait, I could just write in both, and that's how I be talking. Like actually, like I talk and I throw in an English word or I throw in a Spanish word. So that's how I started writing my songs, and that's also how I came to the conclusion that I don't care if you understand it or not. Like I can't be stressing myself out thinking, oh, I can't say this here because they won't know what it means. I either have to make it Spanish or English. Like that's not really how it has to be. And once that clicked, I'm like, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna sing and write how I usually talk and just be true to myself. And if they vibe with the music, great. If they don't, I'm sorry, go listen to somebody else.
Yeah, because the reality is you're not going to please everybody. So
Oh,
let's just write those people off, you
and let me
know,
just
and we're going to focus on the people who do vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? And if we worry ourselves over, you know, what everybody thought, we drive ourselves crazy. You know,
yep. And
so
you're already like I'm already a little crazy. Like you gotta be crazy to work in music. So I can't drive myself even more crazy than I be already.
right? Who
Oh,
knows what you're gonna come up with next? It'd be crazy, crazy. It'd just be a bunch of dark songs about fucking I don't like people and all this crazy shit.
I do not stress myself out more than I have to. Work
Right.
smarter. It's.
Exactly. We like that bubbly, good spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me check the comments.
I don't know, Marissa.
Oh, the air fryer is my best friend.
Oh,
Let me
I
tell
fucks with the air fryer. I cook a steak in that air fryer.
I can make anything in the air fryer. You give me
Facts.
anything, I will cook it in the air fryer, and it'll be great. What else? Duolingo. I
Facts.
tried
Facts,
Duolingo.
guy.
Duolingo's a pretty good app. It's a pretty good app because it really like breaks it all down into really basic stuff.
Oh, really?
And it might not get you fluent. It definitely will not get you fluent, but it'll get you enough to have a conversation with somebody.
Okay.
Like big conversations that you would need to have if you were in that country or
Yeah.
speaking the language, whatever. I tried learning Portuguese, which Portuguese is pretty similar to Spanish. So I was picking up on the things pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie, I gave up. I almost got a I almost did a what's it called, like a 300-day streak, and I broke it like right before I got to it.
Oh, wow. That's pretty
But
damn good,
but I
though.
can prove for the app. It's a great app. I was the problem, not the
And it's
app.
free.
So
That's
it's
pretty
free.
good.
Exactly, it's free. They should pay me to advertise this.
Yeah, getting that net a sponsorship. She wear that shit on
Come on.
stage in her next
No,
video.
but it's a good app. I'm just mentioning it because they said it in the chat. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What was I gonna say? Japanese is fun. Japanese seems like a very aggressive language. Cause you ever heard them speaking Spanish, speaking Japanese? Like I used to watch this show where they would do like this obstacle course, right? And it was all in Japanese, and the dude would just be like, super. He sounds so aggressive. He just be like, ha ja ja ja, ha ja ja, and
yeah,
you
everything they
know,
say.
and it just sounds like he's saying, "Look at this bitch. He can't even do shit." It just sounds super aggressive and mean, dude. Like maybe if you're like singing a love song, it would sound like I've heard Japanese girls sing, and that shit sounds beautiful. You
Yeah,
know,
I guess it depends.
maybe it's just dudes doing weird shit.
Mm. I feel like for Hispanics, when we're talking Spanish, a lot of people, at least I can only speak for Cubans, I guess. But when people hear us talk, we're very passionate people and we're known for being loud. So whenever we're talking and we're low key screaming at each other, people think we're like arguing or like,
No, I
cutting
just told her I like her dress. That's
have
all.
a normal ass conversation.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I guess I can get that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were to, let's just say you made all the money and everybody in your lineage from now until the end of time got money,
Okay.
where are your top three houses?
Oh.
You probably have more than three houses because you got all the money, but your top three.
Hmm. That's a pretty hard one. I haven't traveled too much, but I would definitely, let me tell you, I would get a private jet before I get a house anywhere because I would like to travel all over the world and then decide where the hell I want a house.
That's smart right there.
You know what
Because
I
you're
mean? Because I can't exactly tell you, like, I would only be based on assumptions. I don't know what it would be like to actually be there or visit.
right.
So I can tell you for a fact, I really like the Caribbean. So I would say maybe a house on the beach in the Bahamas. That I can confirm. I just really like it there. The beaches are freaking beautiful, and I love the vibe. So I feel like maybe that could be one. Another one, I would definitely want a house here or wherever my family is if they move. But I want a house close to my family. That's gonna be one. And the other one, wherever my favorite place is in the future that I end up traveling to, who knows? But yeah, definitely the private jet first.
I like that. I haven't heard the private jet part yet, but
Yeah.
the private jet's a great idea because that can double as a residence while you're looking for a residence. Because private jet's
Exactly.
going to have a bedroom in it. It's going to have a toilet. It's going to have all the shower, everything you need. You stop every once in a while, put some food on it. You're good.
Exactly. And I wouldn't even mind. I've never been too materialistic, but specifically about, I guess, houses. Um, I don't even like staying in one place for too long. And I love being outside. Like when I'm inside the house for too long, I literally go crazy. So I wouldn't even mind living in a freaking, I don't know, in a van and just traveling the world and living out of my van. I would set up my studio in my van and everything, like soundproof that bitch, and I would just live there
That's
and
it.
travel that world. Like that's all that really matters to me. That's something that you can't put a price on, I would say.
Facts. Facts. Being truly just free of everything.
Exactly.
If I don't want to be talked to or found, I'm not going to be talked to or found. Could you imagine just be like,
No, that would actually be fire.
yeah,
I wouldn't even mind that.
be like I'm taking 2 weeks. I'm gonna go have this. I got this spot up over here in the mountains. I'm gonna go hang out in. You
Yeah,
know,
like you don't gotta stay anywhere for too long. You can move on the go like anytime you want, anywhere
exactly.
you want.
Everywhere is a Airbnb when you got all the money.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
You can just wake up in a new freaking city every day. Like, how cool is that? Who gets to say that, right? Really, right?
Right?
Crazy.
That's it, man. I like that. Great answer. So, private jet's the first house. I like it. It's everywhere. Now, have you thought about what private jet, or is this something that you're going to have to think about?
Yeah, I don't know about that stuff, to be honest.
You're like,
You got
whatever,
me.
which one I can hold my friends in and we can hang out.
Let me tell you. Oh, if there's a pink one, I'll grab that one, whichever that one is.
There it is. Y'all done heard it, man. We need a pink jet.
There you go. That's it. And whenever you see a pink jet just flying through the sky, you already know that's me because you don't be seeing that.
That's a fact. That's
You
a
know?
fact. And it don't say Barbie on it. It said NATNAT.
Exactly.
Put
Exactly. I
put
need
NATNAT
that.
like Southwest Airlines down the side. Just be like NATNAT Airlines. No,
Bro,
you can't
stop.
have a ride.
That's great. I need to write that down. Put it in my manifesting notebook.
Facts. We're gonna make this shit happen now. I'm telling you, girl. It's gonna happen. And you're gonna be rocking stadiums. I'm telling you. With a voice like that, there's no reason not to. Now,
Exactly.
have you ever thought about putting your music in video games?
I mean, it's not that I haven't thought about it. I know there's a process to it. I know there's syncing companies that get your songs into movies and shows and video
Yeah.
games and whatnot. Um, I wouldn't say I have all the knowledge in the world about it. I'm not too knowledgeable in that area. But if the opportunity was to show, I would definitely take it. That's all I can really say. If somebody was to tell me, this is a video game we're planning, we need a song like this, these are the requirements, blah, 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 I can write you the song in half an hour and we'll have
Absolutely.
it. And I'm down. But have I made a song that I think would fit a video game? Personally, no, not yet. Am I capable of doing it? Absolutely. You
I
know what I mean?
honestly believe that any one of the songs that I've heard so far could
Yeah.
go into any of those Wii games because they're
Yeah.
high energy, you know what I'm saying? And you need high energy to be
Yeah.
in them games because you're jumping around and it's like watching you and shit. It would
That's
be
true.
amazing. And I got a homeboy who actually does, who he knows all about that shit. His name is Harkos. He's and to be honest with you, most of the shit doesn't cost anything. It costs $0 to file all that paperwork, like your paperwork to be like Grammy certified or eligible. I don't know all of them, but I know there's like probably like 2 or 3 of them, but they're either very low cost or they're free. He could tell you where to go and get them, and then as soon as you get all that stuff put together for the song, then you could take that song and start handing it out to other, like movies and stuff like that. Because that's residuals. I got a homie. He fucking he's out in Ohio. His name is Duran the Rapper, and he's got songs on Showtime shows, like The Shy, and other like Netflix movies and shit like that. So he's getting residuals from that shit.
That's fire. That's a great opportunity that I would definitely take advantage of. If you want to slide me his contact, you can DM it to me. I'll hit him up as well.
I'm gonna do that right now.
I don't really know too much about it, but like I said, if I could, I would.
Yeah, absolutely. And as big as the Latin market is, you know what I'm saying? It's huge, especially, in Latin America, and here in America is still very prevalent in everything that we watch. So, dude, you could be sitting on a fucking gold mine, girl. I'm telling you.
Thank you. No, you want to know something funny? I do have one song that's actually mostly in English. It's also on my YouTube. If you want to check that out and play it for them.
Okay.
It's actually a song. It was my 3rd song, if I'm not wrong. Either 3rd or 2nd song that I released. And that song, I always saw it as a song for a movie or a show. Like, I always, every time I heard it after creating it, I could really see it in a movie or a show. But like I told you, like, I'm not super knowledgeable with the syncing yet. So I never really had the opportunity to send it in or submit it. I just didn't know what I could do with that. Mm-hmm. But it's there. It's on my YouTube. It's released. It's open to the public. So if you have some recommendations how I can maybe get that through, because I do want you to play it so you guys can tell me. But I could totally see it in a show. And now that you mentioned that, it just came back to my head that I have that song.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Let's make a fucking fortune right here. There's no reason not to, NATNAT. There's enough people. There's enough food on the table, and we can all eat. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
So if you go to videos, it should be the one with the animation, like falling through the grass and the roses.
The I Don't Want to Fall.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, let's play this. We got NATNAT in the building.
By the way, that was a long time ago.
Hey.
I feel like I've grown since then, but it is a song that I hold close to my heart either way.
Hey, we got Stitch and Nisha B in here. Big salute to y'all. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a great time. Big salute. We got NATNAT in the building, and she is an artist out of Miami, Florida. Nisha out there in Florida too. Oh, where's she? Daytona Beach. So y'all kind of close, man. That'd be a pretty fire ass combo, dude. Be honest with you. Hey, Nisha, you need that Latin heat on that track. Let me tell you. NATNAT got it right here. This one's called I Don't Want to Fall. Let's go.
I can say that I'm not afraid, that I won't be able to escape. I don't wanna make a mistake. Don't be alone.
NATNAT hitting you with that I don't want to fall. So any rom com, any
It's different, isn't it?
any rom com,
That's what I was
like
thinking.
you can see that play right when like you know two meet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's thinking, I don't know if he's right, and that song starts playing in the back. Yeah, easy,
Yep.
easy.
That's exactly what I was thinking, actually.
And to be honest with you, most of your music could go with anything. Think about
Yeah.
this: any cookout movie. You know what I'm saying? Any movie where there's like a barbecue scene, boom, your shit's bumping. Uh, Birthday party, boom, your shit's bumping. Um, that's all I got for now. But more to come. Easy.
Yeah.
Yo,
No.
Diggy is in the motherfucking man. Big salute, homie. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you, brother. Accidentally picked up the wrong coffee. Hands meet, eyes connect. Oh yeah. See.
Yep.
Stitch is
You
already
can see
setting
it
the
and
stage.
everything.
He's already got the direction going, my guy.
Hmm.
And Stitch, he can play the guitar over it. Do do
Yeah.
do 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 do. Yeah, yeah. See, we got it all right here, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, if you were to pick one genre outside of the genre that you mainly do, which is, I guess, singing, right? You're not a rapper,
Okay, no.
and you don't do country music, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, so because you said you did a lot of different types of genres, so I just want to.
Under like the Latin branch, I guess.
Okay.
Like urban Latin.
What genre would you do outside of that if you had to pick one? Would it be like jazz or country or rock and roll?
I don't know because, like I said, like under Latin, I do so many things. Like I've done Afro dance hall. I've done obviously reggaeton, but I've also done EDM, like house and techno. Um,
Nice.
I also have R&B. Uh, I have some trap songs,
Oh
but
shit.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't consider myself a rapper, but I do have trap songs. But aside from that, like outside of that, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you because since I do so many different ones, what else would you say that maybe I could do outside of that?
You could probably do a country song.
You think so?
I bet
Country?
you have a
I don't
great
know.
singing voice.
Yeah.
If you did
I don't know.
country in Spanish, that would be fire too because because like all the ads I be getting on my
Hmm.
phone is dudes in cowboy hats and like Western style shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they're obviously like a cowboy type thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're talking about. They could be talking about riding horses. I don't fucking know. But but you could do something like I bet you there ain't like a huge market for that. There might be, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You
I
just
mean,
gotta talk about like a dog in a pickup truck, maybe like a bottle of some type of liquor, and you got a fucking hit song.
honestly, if it's on a country like beat or instrumental, you could talk about anything. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It could be about anything, and if it sounds good and people vibe, that's
That'd be
it.
fire. Yeah, I bet you could do country.
Consider it.
I'm not suggesting to do country. I'm just saying that you could probably do it. Because
Yeah,
I
no.
think the path that you're on is the path that you need to be on. You know,
Yeah. I don't shut anything down. So anything that comes my way, I'll just make a mental note.
huh? Facts.
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking nice, man. Um, if you had to give a just starting artist any advice that you may have learned on your way to where you're at now, what would that advice be?
I say this actually a lot to my followers too, because a lot of people that follow me are starting artists or are interested in starting. And one of the biggest thing I would say is not only the usual like consistency and do it because you love it and for the right reasons and this and that, but also one of the biggest advice that I can give is put yourself out there and talk to people. Networking is so important because for the longest time, obviously I was still learning and finding my way, but for the longest time I was just making music, making music, making music. I wasn't releasing it. I wasn't making cover art, I wasn't making videos. I wasn't meeting people. I was just getting the YouTube beats. I wasn't collaborating, anything like that. So that all started, and everything just like snowballed after I started putting myself out there, like going to these networking events and talking to people, because you never know who you're gonna meet. You could literally meet your next producer who's gonna make your next beat. You could meet the engineer who's gonna mix your song. The digital artist is gonna make your digital design for your cover. The videographer that's gonna make your music video, and it's like you can also build a sense of community and people in the industry that are gonna guide you and offer you some like firsthand knowledge that you're not really gonna acquire anywhere else, or like even if you do, you're gonna get there so much faster. And I feel like that human connection is like you can't compare it to anything else. So I would always recommend just getting yourself out there and talking to people, because you're gonna learn things you never even thought about.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really does help to be able to talk to people and see other people's perspective on things because they're going to see things differently and maybe
exactly.
give you, a new way to approach things. It's fire.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I know it can be scary because I'm a people person, even though I'm actually like an introvert, but it doesn't come off as I'm an introvert, but I am. But I'm a people person. So I do like talking to people. And I know it could be hard for someone who, say, doesn't. Um, but all I can say is at least try. Like, give yourself a chance to try, and if you fail, whatever, you try again. You had an awkward conversation, and I don't know, you stuttered, you felt horrible, you blushed because you were embarrassed. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I'll talk to that person again, but the next time you talk to someone, you're gonna know what to not say or what to work on or whatever. But
Absolutely.
talking to people is really important, so it's definitely something that's worth giving it a try and maybe working on. um, so you can really benefit from that, and not only you, but both ways. It's always going to be a win-win when you have something to offer and someone else has value to add to you as well. That's always a cool exchange to have, especially in the music industry.
Absolutely. Just in life, to be honest with you, because I raised a daughter and, the such little interaction that they actually have with actual human to human interaction it's unreal. Like when I was a kid, we didn't have no damn phones. We didn't have no video chat. We didn't have none of that. So we had to like go to a friend's house.
Hmm.
My daughter's 15, 16, 17 years old. She's just sitting in her room. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm like, no, you're not.
They're not here.
Yeah, dude, like that's crazy shit. Why don't you go hang out at the mall or something? Just like, get out of here for a few hours. Nah, we're good.
Hmm.
Like that is the craziest shit. So you're right. Being able to speak to people face to face and have a conversation that lasts more than fucking three sentences, is a very important thing nowadays because we're going to meet people in our adult life that we have to have conversations with, whether you like them or not. And that's the crazy part about it because you're going to have conversations with people who are like, man, I really
Yep.
don't want to talk to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's just get through this thing, type shit. But there's other people that you can talk to for hours, and you're just like, man, that felt like 10 minutes. It was 2 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, communication is extremely important, and it actually applies to everything that you do. Every relationship that you have, whether it's professional, music related, or family, friends, I don't know, love, whatever it be, communication is so important. So it's definitely something that's worth spending a little bit of effort on, whether you're in the music or not.
Heck
It's
yeah,
it's it's really essential.
I agree. Speaking of communication, have you
Mhm.
ever written a song for a special loved one, like someone you may love?
I've made most of my songs about people. So
Mm,
honestly, I like to write from my own experience. So maybe sometimes I do sparkle a little bit, just like dramas and movies that are based on life events. They still
okay.
dramatize it. That's how I feel like I do with my music. So even though it's based on, my experience and what I've been through, what I've learned, or what someone close to me has been through and learned. But I always sprinkle a little bit of here and there. But I definitely have most of them. We're about someone.
And
I don't
did the
really,
guy know that the song was about them? Or
I mean, I usually
you're
do
into
let
guys. I didn't want to
them
assume. I
know. I
apologize.
do let them know mostly because I love showing my music. I love showing my music, so I would love to share it with who I wrote it for. So
That's
I
fire.
I show it around.
Because me, if like I did something like for a girl like that,
Hmm.
I would probably show the girl, but then I wouldn't like release it to the world. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like too pussy to do that.
I mean, it really depends, I guess, on
Yeah.
what the song is about. Is about.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
I can imagine like writing something super negative and dark about somebody and telling them, "Look, I wrote this about you."
Right. Listen,
You
you're gonna love it.
No, but I do usually like most. I mean, I would say all of my songs have like this positive feel to it. That even if I'm talking about something sad, by the end of the song, it ends on a positive note somehow.
I like
Like there's
that.
what's it called? A turning point throughout the song where it's like, okay, this shit happened, it's fucked up, but I'm still winning. Whatever.
Facts. I like that.
That's kind of how I try to go about it. I don't like making nothing against people that do, but I don't like making sad songs or like negative songs because I feel like that's the energy that you're putting out to the world, and I don't want that coming back to me. So I just don't. I just try to avoid that.
Well, that's good because I mean, even though you may talk about something that might be hard in your music, but you're always got that silver lining on the back end
Yeah,
of it, saying, "Hey, look, man, even though all this crazy shit went down, it's gonna be all right," you know. And that's what's up.
and I
Because
also want people to listen to it to have that same mindset that I'm listening to this. Like, okay, it's a sad song. I'm listening to it so I can really go through my emotions and feel everything. But by the end of the song, they'll be in their head like, okay, I had my emotions. I cried a little bit, but I can overcome this because the song is telling me that I can overcome this. Like, I don't want to just like push them down when they're already
yeah,
down, with the song.
right. You're like, you'll never get better, you know, like that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel about it that way.
right?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mindset.
Well, I tell you what, Nat, it has been an absolute pleasure to get to know you, get
Oh
to know
no.
your music, and thank you again for sending over that unreleased early. Just make sure you guys are following her. Hit the link in the description below. She's going to be releasing that Valentino on Valentine's.
Yes, Valentine's Day, Valentino is coming out. So stay tuned.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me. It's
Thank
been great.
you.
I've had a lot of fun.
Is there anybody you want to shout out before we take off?
Yeah, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Noisy. So Prada, the song you guys heard, was a feature with Noisy. Noisy is actually my boyfriend, and we collaborate on a lot of music together. I've learned a lot from him, so big shout out to him. His YouTube is Noisy Official, right, baby? He's actually right here. Noisy Official. If you want to give him a shout out, he actually mixes all of my songs as well. So not only he collaborates with me, but he mixes my stuff too. And I'm very, very happy to have him. I also have Pianist on the Beat. Pianist on the Beat is my producer, and Noises as well. Big shout out to him, freaking goat on the tracks. And I'm very proud to have them on my team. So those two, I would definitely say big shout out to them.
Hey, that's what's up. And we'll have to get Noisy on sometime. So, um,
Yeah, would
did
love that.
I sent you my homeboy Harco's profile to his
Okay.
podcast site. Um, I'll hit him up and tell him
Yeah.
I'm going to send you over, and she got some questions and stuff. So,
Okay,
um,
perfect.
but yeah, if Noisy ever wants to get on, man, send me his profile.
I
I'll follow
will.
him as well, and we'll set up a date, get him on as well, man.
Sounds good. He's
Oh shit, that motherfucking thing just ends, man. All right, let's see. Let's see. She may come back in. Let's see if she comes back in. If not, we'll just wrap it up. But yes. Yes. Shout out to you, SGR crew. Big salute. I hope everybody has a great week going forward. We'll be back again on Friday with This Week in Hip Hop. And then JTO1 at 1 p.m. in the afternoon Pacific time. We're going to have my dude JTO1 on. And Sunday, Nick Terra. I don't know what time yet, but Sunday, Nick Terra is going to be on with us. Now, I apologize. Zoom just be
They want
swatting
to kick
people
me
down.
out.
They just be like, get out of here.
Damn.
There we go. But we will be, tapping back in with you when you get the new video made for Valentino. Make sure you DM that over to me so I can get it on the list. And on my streams, ladies go first. So I always move the ladies stuff up to the top. So
Love to hear that.
yes.
Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and send you Noisy's bio on Instagram as well, so you can get that scheduled. Then I got you.
I appreciate that. Hell yeah. And have yourself a great week. And SGR crew, much love to you. Tell somebody out there you love them today. Don't forget. I love you. I love all of you. See you guys on the next one. Peace.